guys, what up? Welcome back to another episode of DigiDaily. I'm your host, Xanaxdu, and we got some new Digimon to show off. First, we have, of course, our eggy boy himself, Digitamamon. Digitamamon is an egg. What's on the inside of the egg? That's the mystery. I really don't know. Again, said this last run, but I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like Titanmon inside there, like a little baby Titanmon. I have no idea. It's like trying to find out what's inside Monzaimon. We don't know. I think it's the creepiest part about him. And then of course we have Doru Greymon. I was hoping that I was going to be able to show off his, like him evolving, because for some reason Dorumon is evolving like a couple hours after his twin, his brother, I don't know, his neighbor. But he evolved, like I checked, he was still Dorugramon. I checked back, he was Dorugramon. I was like, oh, I missed the evolution. I want to show that off on camera. I don't think I've ever shown off an evolution on camera. So yeah, we got them two, and they look pretty cool. And now we have to train them up again. I already trained up Digitamamon a little bit. Very little bit. And then we have to do battles. And from here on out, no more care mistakes, because we're on the road to the Mega level. And to get to Mega, you gotta make 0 care mistakes. That's right, 0. I believe even 1 can screw you over on this one. I gotta look it back up, but I usually don't get any care mistakes. So these are 2 Digimon that I have not gotten to the Mega level yet. What happened to Doru? I forgot what happened last time I was running Doru Greymon. I honestly don't know. I don't know what happened. For some weird reason, I think I got 1 or 2 care mistakes on him by accident. I can't remember how or why, but it just happened, and he then died, which sucked. I think it was because I was running on the gold one, not Cyberdramon, the Cordramon eggs. I was trying to get Omnimon, and to get them, you have to get a lot of care mistakes. I guess because I was so focused on getting care mistakes with these guys, I got an actual care mistake on this one when I had Doru Greymon. So, I'm going to show off the tag battling, just in case you guys are interested in seeing how that works. I know I've shut it off before, but I think it was a while back. So for people watching in the newer ones, this is how tag training works. So you have 1 on one side, 1 on the other, very similar to the version 1 training, and you press A or B, and the goal is to hit the other Digimon. So that was a hit. That is not a hit. Let's go up again. I have some of these like memorized, just by muscle memory, but some of them I just don't. So yeah, and the goal is to get more than the opponent, and when you cheer, you win. The cool thing about doing this tag battling is it actually is for both. So when you succeed, it actually counts towards both. Oh god, it's it's thundering outside like really bad, which sucks because I have to do stuff. Like I gotta go run errands, and it's like thundering and raining outside. It's like really crazy. And I gotta drive in that. That's gonna be great. At least I'm not driving super far. Oh, come on. Okay. So the idea of this, it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people do not like the training from the version 1. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I like the training that they added in the later versions, but this is a cool way of incorporating it, especially explaining the whole 2 Digimon on both sides things. When you train a Digimon and you're just on one screen, it's actually a different training. I'll show that off in a second. So if I go over to Digitamamon and go to the training, that's not training. What? 1, 2. What? Oh, I'm not going far enough. I can't see the it's casting a shadow on the screen. Okay, so if I go to training, it does this, where I have to mash the button and get the bar as high as possible when he hits the wall. This is from version 4? Version 3? One or the other. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like this is faster, but then the double training could be faster too. It depends on just how good you are. Because this, you can skip that to skip the winning animation, it still counts towards this meter. I don't think you can do that with the tag training. I could be totally wrong though. This is also a cool way to see the different shots that each Digimon has. I mean, they have more shots than this though. I feel like each Digimon has at least like 4 or 5 different shots. They're not all unique, at least I don't think so, but I could be wrong about that one too. I know there's some shared ones, like this, like the ball, the heart, the slash. There's a claw. There are like the missile-looking ones. There's a couple. I wonder how many they're gonna add in the Pendulum 20th. That'd be an interesting thing to find out. So yeah, just showing off the training, because this is something I gotta do. I believe I registered Dorugreymon on the website, but I could be wrong, so I'm gonna definitely do that after training him up, because I gotta do a video on that too. I don't think I've ever like explained how that works. There's a feature on the version 20ths. I believe they're gonna bring it back with the Pendulum 20th, but I don't know because they haven't told us yet. But the way this works is there's actually a book option. You can see it all the way down here, and this book, which is okay, yeah, this book. This book has a lot of information on it. It has all the Digimon you raised. So this is every Digimon I've raised to this point, in all their glory. And let's say I really like, you know, Rust Tyrannomon. I was going to go to Omnimon, but I accidentally passed him. So it shows his name, it shows the sprite, it shows his name, Rust Tyrannomon, and it has this code here. And this code is actually generated from the device, but it isn't like just random gibberish. I believe the first line is depending on your name, and then the last line is just like, I don't know how these are determined yet, but you know the first line is based off of your name. So what you do is you go on the Digimon website, so it's like digimon.net/20th, I think, something along those lines. You go on that website, and then you go to enter, you make an account, you go to enter Digimon, and then you put your name in. If you don't remember your name, it's the last option in the book, so your name right there. You put your tamer name in, and then you go to the book, and you pick a Digimon, it's like, you know, Koromon if you're one, and then you put the code in, and then you can see that Digimon online. There's a book online too, where you can register your Digimon on there and see them all, and the coolest thing is they all have colored sprites, so it's really cute to see them with colored sprites. It's also interesting to just see the original sprites colored, because a lot of the original sprites are like based off of other things and whatnot, like the Gen 5, the version 5 eggs. All those champions are actually not the champions. Is it the champions? It's either the champions or... No, it's the champions. All the champions are actually based off of a Godzilla Tamagotchi. So they colored them. So these really, you know, familiar Godzilla-looking sprites, they recolored them to make them look like the Digimon ones. Or like Devimon, where he looks like Devilman in this, but like when they color his sprite colors look closer to how he looks in the anime, where it's like black and red. So it's really interesting to see that. Same thing with Metal Greymon in here, the Virus Metal Greymon. He is like that purpley blue color on the website. I always thought it was really cool. So yeah, that is our update for the day. We got some 2 new Digimon. I feel like this, maybe time is just, yeah, I guess time's just going by really fast for me. I feel like they evolved very quickly. It could actually, maybe they are evolving quickly, because I believe... Who was I? Oh man, I forget how I was running on this. Who was I running on this before? I was running Digitamamon and... Oh yeah. I think they left a traded egg, I believe. I think they both left traded eggs, which is why it's going by a bit quicker. Because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they have been evolving quicker than I remember. That actually also might be why Digitamamon is evolving quicker than than Dodo Greymon, because maybe this side is the traded egg and this side isn't, which is why this side is evolving quicker. Which would make a lot of sense, actually. So, yeah, just realized that, because I feel like everything's going by a little quicker than it usually does. And that's actually probably why. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I gotta go and do some errands, and also run? I gotta run and do some errands, but I also have to edit today's video. The one you're watching right now. Isn't that crazy? It's like time travel. I'm in the past, and in the future I'm gonna edit it, and then in the far future you're gonna be watching it. Ooh. But yeah, I gotta go, because there's a lot to do today. But I will see you guys when I see you, which is tomorrow, because this is a daily series. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace.